In statistics, what are the types of sampling? So you see, first we'll talk about the random sampling. So here the selection is based on chance. Please understand, selection is based on a chance, but every option is known and has an equal probability of being selected. So selection is based on a chance. It is analogous to putting everyone's name into a hat and drawing out several names. So each element in the population has an equal chance of occurring. So all good sampling methods rely on random sampling. Computer generated lists are often used in random sampling. Then we have convenience. Very easy to do. The name suggests it is convenient, but it's probably the worst technique to use. So in convenience sampling, readily available data is used. That is the first people the surveyor runs into. Okay. So it may not represent the actual population. A convenience sample is one of the main types of non-probability sampling methods. So a convenience sample is made up of people who are just easy to reach, easy to get. Then voluntary. Now sample is made up of people who self-select into survey. They are willing for the survey. So these people, they often have a strong interest in that topic of the survey. That is why they are willing. They are trying to give their opinion. Suppose for instance that a news show asks viewer to participate in an online poll. Now this would be a voluntary sample. The sample is chosen by the viewers, not by the survey administrator. So this is voluntary. Stratified. Stratified will divide the population into groups which are called as strata, which is based on certain characteristics. So a sample is taken from each of these strata using, you can say, random, systematic or convenience sampling. Any of these can be chosen. So this stratified sampling has several advantages over simple random sampling. For instance, using this stratified sampling, it may be possible to reduce the sample size required to achieve a great precision. So it may be possible to increase the precision with the same sample size. Then we have cluster. Cluster is accomplished by dividing the population into groups, usually geographically. So these groups are called cluster blocks, and the clusters, they are now randomly chosen or selected, and each element in the selected clusters are now used. Okay. Now this, compared to this simple random sampling and stratified, we just saw that it divides population into groups called strata based on some characteristic. And then after we divide them into groups, then we apply other type of sampling like random, systematic on these stratas. So compared to these two, stratified and simple random sampling, clustered sampling have advantages and disadvantages. For instance, given equal sample size, cluster sampling usually provides less precision than either the simple random sampling or stratified sampling. So it is providing less precision. But on the other hand, if travel costs between cluster are high, cluster sampling may be more cost effective than other methods. So these are the different types of sampling we talked about. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.